Welcome to Premium English Hub, where fluency becomes confidence. Let's master English together. Many people say the same sentence every day. They say, "I am very busy." But when the day ends, they feel something strange. They worked all day, but important things are still unfinished. Time feels like it is running away from them. Morning starts quickly, afternoon disappears, and night arrives suddenly. Then they promise themselves that tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow often looks exactly the same. The real problem is not lack of time. Every person receives the same 24 hours every day. The difference is how people use those hours. Some people control their time, and others allow time to control them. Look carefully at your daily routine. How many times do you check your phone without thinking? How many small distractions break your concentration? Each distraction looks small, but together they steal a large part of your day. Distraction means something that pulls your attention away from what is important. When attention becomes weak, productivity becomes weak too. Productivity means completing important work that moves your life forward. Many people feel stressed because their days have no structure. Structure means a clear order for your activities. Without structure, your day becomes random and confusing. The good news is that time control is not complicated. You do not need special talent to organize your day. You only need simple habits and clear decisions. In this guided reading lesson, you will learn 10 simple ideas to control your time. At the same time, you will practice clear English and improve your fluency step by step. When you control your time, your life becomes calmer, stronger, and more productive. Now let us understand why most people lose control of their time. Many people believe they have a time problem. They say their schedule is too full and their day is too short. But in most situations, the real problem is not time. The real problem is lack of direction. Direction means knowing exactly what you want to do first. When direction is unclear, people move from one task to another without finishing anything important. This creates frustration and mental pressure. One major reason people lose control of their time is distraction. Distractions are everywhere in modern life. Phones, messages, notifications, and social media constantly pull our attention away from meaningful work. Every small distraction may only take 1 or 2 minutes. But when these small interruptions repeat many times during the day, they destroy concentration. Concentration means keeping your mind focused on one task for a longer time. Another reason people lose time is lack of priorities. A priority is something more important than other tasks. When people do not choose clear priorities, everything feels equally important. When everything feels important, people start many activities at once. They answer messages, check emails, start small tasks, and move between different responsibilities. At the end of the day, they feel tired but not satisfied. Multitasking also creates problems. Multitasking means trying to do many things at the same time. Many people believe multitasking makes them more productive. In reality, multitasking reduces the quality of work and wastes mental energy. Each time you switch from one task to another, your brain needs time to adjust. This adjustment slows your progress and reduces your focus. As a result, tasks that should take 30 minutes may take 2 hours. Poor planning also causes time problems. Many people begin their day without a clear plan. They start working immediately without deciding what must be completed first. When a day begins without planning, unexpected tasks quickly fill the schedule. Small problems appear, people make new requests, and distractions become stronger. The most important work slowly moves to tomorrow. Weak habits also reduce time control. Habits are small actions repeated every day. If habits are not strong, people depend on motivation to start work. Motivation changes often, but habits create stability. When strong habits guide your routine, important work happens automatically. Time control is not about working harder. It is about working with clarity and intention. The good news is that small changes can transform the way you use your time. Add simple daily actions can create powerful improvements in productivity and peace of mind. Now let us begin with the first idea to control your time. The first idea for controlling your time is very simple. Start every day with clear priorities. A priority is something more important than other tasks. Many people begin their day without thinking about their main goal. They open their phone, check messages, or start random work. Because of this, their energy is spent on small activities instead of important tasks. A better method is choosing 3 important tasks before the day begins. These 3 tasks should move your life forward. They may include studying, working on a project, or improving an important skill. Write these tasks in a notebook or on a simple list. When tasks are written down, your mind becomes clearer. Clear thinking helps you start your day with confidence. After choosing your priorities, begin working on the most important one first. Morning energy is usually stronger than evening energy. Your mind is fresh and your attention is stronger. When you complete an important task early, you feel progress. Progress creates motivation and confidence. Confidence helps you continue working without feeling tired. Do not try to finish 10 tasks in one day. Focus on 3 meaningful tasks and complete them well. Quality work is always more powerful than busy work. Clear priorities give direction to your day. The second idea for controlling your time is using time blocks. Time blocking means dividing your day into clear sections. Each section is used for one specific task. Many people allow their day to flow without structure. They start a task, then stop for a message, then begin another task. This constant switching destroys focus and wastes energy. Time blocks solve this problem by giving every activity a clear place in your schedule. For example, you can work from 9 to 11 in the morning. After that, you can take a short break. Then you can begin the next time block for another important task. When tasks have clear time limits, your mind becomes more focused. Focus helps you complete work faster and with better quality. Time blocks also protect your attention from distractions. When you know a task has a fixed time, you are less likely to interrupt yourself. Your brain understands that this time is reserved for deep work. You do not need a complicated schedule to use time blocks. Even 2 or 3 focused blocks during the day can improve productivity. The key is respecting the time you assign to each activity. When you use time blocks consistently, your day becomes organized and predictable. Organized days reduce stress and increase progress. Time blocks turn time into a tool instead of a problem. The third idea for controlling your time is reducing phone distractions. Today, the phone is one of the biggest reasons people lose focus. It is always near us, always making sounds, and always asking for attention. Every notification breaks concentration. When your phone vibrates or makes a sound, your mind immediately moves away from your task. Even if you look at the screen for only a few seconds, your focus becomes weaker. After checking the phone, your brain needs time to return to the original task. This small delay happens many times during the day. Slowly, your work becomes slower and your mind becomes tired. A simple solution is creating phone-free work time. During important tasks, place your phone away from your desk. If possible, turn off unnecessary notifications. You can also check your phone at specific times instead of checking it constantly. For example, you may check messages every 2 hours. This method protects your attention and keeps communication under control. Another helpful method is using the phone only for useful activities. These activities may include learning English, reading, or listening to educational content. Your phone should be a tool that helps your progress, not something that steals your time. When phone distractions become smaller, focus becomes stronger. The fourth idea for controlling your time is learning to say no. Many people lose control of their schedule because they accept too many requests. They agree to tasks that are not important to their goals. At first, as saying yes may feel polite and helpful, but when you say yes too often, your time becomes crowded. Important work slowly moves to the end of the day or to the next day. Your time is a limited resource. Limited means it has clear limits. When you give your time to unnecessary tasks, you lose the opportunity to work on meaningful goals. Learning to say no does not mean being rude or selfish. It means protecting your priorities. You can refuse politely while still showing respect to others. For example, you can say, "I cannot do this today because I have an important task." This response is honest and respectful. It protects your schedule without creating conflict. When you protect your time, your focus becomes stronger. You feel less pressure and less stress. Your work becomes more organized. People who control their time understand an important truth. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you say no to something important. Strong time control requires strong boundaries. The fifth idea for controlling your time is focusing on one task at a time. Many people believe multitasking makes them faster. Multitasking means doing several tasks at the same time. In reality, multitasking usually creates confusion. Your brain moves quickly from one activity to another. Each change requires mental energy. When attention jumps between tasks, focus becomes weaker. Work takes longer and mistakes become more common. At the end of the day, you may feel busy but not productive. Working on one task at a time is much more effective. Choose one activity and give it your full attention. Stay with that task until it is finished or until your time block ends. This method strengthens concentration. Concentration means keeping your mind on one goal without interruption. Strong concentration allows you to complete work faster and with better quality. Single-task work also reduces stress. Your mind feels calmer when it focuses on one clear objective. You do not feel the pressure of managing many unfinished tasks at once. Another benefit is deeper thinking. When you stay with one task for a longer time, your ideas become clearer. Creative solutions often appear during focused work. Time control becomes easier when you remove multitasking. The sixth idea for controlling your time is planning the next day before you sleep. Many people finish their day without thinking about tomorrow. When morning arrives, they start their day without direction. Without a clear plan, the first hours of the morning are often wasted. People check their phones, answer random messages, or begin unimportant tasks. Important work slowly moves later in the day. Planning tomorrow the night before solves this problem. Before going to sleep, take a few minutes to review your tasks. Write down the 3 most important things you must complete tomorrow. This simple habit prepares your mind for the next day. When you wake up, you already know your priorities. Your morning becomes clear and focused. Planning at night also reduces stress. Your mind relaxes because your tasks are organized on paper. You do not need to remember everything while trying to sleep. Another benefit is stronger morning productivity. Instead of thinking about what to do first, you can begin working immediately. Your energy is used for action instead of decision-making. Many successful people follow this habit every evening. It is a small action, but it creates powerful structure. A clear tomorrow begins with planning tonight. The 7th idea for controlling your time is creating daily learning time. Many people say they want to improve their knowledge, but learning only happens when time is reserved for it. If learning is not part of your daily schedule, it becomes something you do later. Later often turns into next week or next month. Progress becomes slow or completely stops. Choose a specific time every day for learning. This time can be in the morning, afternoon, or evening. The most important thing is consistency. Consistency means doing the same action regularly. Even 20 or 30 minutes of learning each day can create powerful improvement. Small daily effort builds strong knowledge over time. This time can be used for reading, listening, or studying English. Guided reading is a very effective method. When you read slowly and repeat sentences aloud, your brain learns new vocabulary naturally. Daily learning also strengthens discipline. Discipline means continuing an activity even when you do not feel motivated. With discipline, learning becomes a habit instead of a struggle. Another benefit is confidence. When you see your knowledge growing every day, you feel stronger and more capable. Confidence encourages you to continue improving. Time control is not only about work, it is also about creating space for growth. The 8th idea for controlling your time is taking short rest breaks. Many people believe working longer hours means better results, but working without rest usually reduces energy and focus. Your brain needs short pauses to recover. When you work continuously for many hours, your concentration becomes weaker. Tasks begin to feel difficult even when they are simple. Short breaks help your mind refresh. After 30 to 60 minutes of focused work, take a small pause. Stand up, stretch your body, or take a short walk. During your break, avoid activities that create new distractions. Do not immediately check social media or begin another task. The purpose of the break is mental recovery. When your mind rests for a few minutes, your attention becomes stronger again. You return to your task with clearer thinking and better energy. This makes your work faster and more effective. Rest breaks also protect your health. Sitting and working for long periods without movement can create physical stress. Small breaks help your body stay comfortable and active. Productive people do not only know how to work, they also understand when to pause. Short rest breaks protect both your energy and your time. The ninth idea for controlling your time is reviewing your day. Many people finish their work and immediately move to the next activity. They rarely stop to think about what they accomplished. Reviewing your day means taking a few minutes to reflect on your actions. Reflection helps you understand what worked well and what needs improvement. Without reflection, mistakes repeat again and again. At the end of the day, ask yourself 3 simple questions. What important task did I complete today? What distracted me the most? What can I improve tomorrow? These questions create awareness. Awareness means understanding your habits and behaviors clearly. When you become aware of how you use your time, you gain the power to improve it. Writing your answers in a small notebook can be very helpful. A written record allows you to see patterns in your routine. Patterns show where time is used wisely and where it is wasted. Daily review also strengthens discipline. It reminds you that each day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Even small improvements create long-term success. When you review your day regularly, tomorrow becomes easier to organize. Small reflection today creates better results tomorrow. The 10th idea for controlling your time is protecting your morning energy. Morning is often the most powerful part of the day. Your mind is fresh and your attention is naturally stronger. Unfortunately, many people waste this valuable time. They begin the day by checking their phones, reading messages, or scrolling through social media. These activities immediately break focus and reduce mental energy. A better approach is starting the day with intention. Intention means making a clear decision about how you will use your time. Instead of reacting to distractions, begin with a meaningful activity. Your morning can include planning your priorities, reading something useful, or working on an important task. These actions create momentum for the rest of the day. Momentum means positive progress that continues naturally. When your morning begins with focus and purpose, your productivity stays strong for many hours. It is also helpful to protect the first hour of the day from unnecessary interruptions. Avoid checking messages or emails immediately after waking up. Give your mind space to think clearly. Morning energy is like a powerful resource. When used wisely, it can help you complete your most meaningful work. People who protect their mornings often control their entire day more effectively. Now let us turn these ideas into action. Understanding time control is useful, but real change happens when you practice new habits every day. The best way to improve your time management is through simple daily exercises. We will begin with a 7-day time control challenge. This challenge is not difficult, but it requires consistency. Consistency means repeating the same helpful action every day. On the first day, start by writing your 3 main priorities for tomorrow. These priorities should be meaningful tasks that move your life forward. When you wake up the next morning, begin working on the first priority before checking your phone. On the second day, practice time blocking. Divide your work into focused periods of about 40 to 60 minutes. During this time, work on one task only. After the time block ends, take a short break to relax your mind. On the third day, reduce distractions. Place your phone away while working. Turn off unnecessary notifications so your attention remains strong. This small action protects your concentration and increases productivity. On the fourth day, practice saying no to unnecessary tasks. If someone asks for something that is not important, politely explain that you have other priorities. Protecting your time is an important skill. On the fifth day, create a learning period in your schedule. Choose a specific time for reading or practicing English. Even 20 minutes of focused learning can create improvement. Now let us practice some simple English sentences together. These sentences help you improve fluency while thinking about time control. Say this sentence slowly and clearly. My time is valuable. Repeat it again. My time is valuable. Valuable means something important and worth protecting. Now say this sentence. I choose my priorities carefully. Repeat again, slowly. I choose my priorities carefully. Priority means something more important than other tasks. Pause this video and try this exercise. Write 3 short sentences about how you will control your time tomorrow. Use simple English so your ideas are clear. For example, you can write, tomorrow I will start my work early. I will protect my focus. I will finish my most important task. Writing your plan helps your brain remember your goals. On the 6th day of the challenge, review your progress. Think about what worked well during the week. Notice which habits helped you control your time better. On the 7th day, reward yourself for completing the challenge. The reward does not need to be big. It can be a relaxing walk, a favorite meal, or reading something enjoyable. Small rewards motivate your brain to repeat positive habits. When you complete this 7-day challenge, you will notice something important. Your mind becomes calmer, your focus becomes stronger, and your schedule becomes clearer. Time control is not about working all the time. It is about choosing how your time is used. When you control your time, you control your direction in life. Now let us review the most important ideas from this lesson. Time control is not about filling every minute with work. It is about using your time with intention and clarity. We began by understanding why many people lose control of their time. Distractions, weak habits, and lack of priorities slowly steal attention. When attention becomes weak, productivity becomes weak as well. Then we explored 10 simple ideas that can improve your daily routine. The first idea was starting your day with clear priorities. When you know what matters most, your direction becomes stronger. The second idea was using time blocks to organize your schedule. Time blocks help you focus on one activity at a time. Focus allows your mind to work more efficiently. We also discussed reducing phone distractions. Phones are useful tools, but constant notifications weaken concentration. Protecting your attention protects your productivity. Another important idea was learning to say no. Saying no to unnecessary tasks allows you to say yes to meaningful goals. Your time becomes more valuable when you protect it. We talked about working on one task at a time and planning tomorrow before sleeping. These simple habits create structure and reduce stress. Structure allows your mind to feel calm and organized. Daily learning time and short rest breaks also support productivity. Learning builds knowledge, and rest restores energy. Together, they create a balanced routine. Reviewing your day helps you understand your progress. Reflection allows you to improve tomorrow. Small improvements repeated every day create powerful long-term change. Finally, protecting your morning energy helps you begin the day with focus and clarity. The first hours of the day often shape the rest of the schedule. Remember this important idea. You cannot control the speed of time, but you can control how you use it. Small habits practiced daily can completely transform your routine and your life. Now, the next step belongs to you. Knowledge becomes powerful only when you use it in your daily life. Listening to ideas is helpful, but real change begins when you take action. Choose one time control idea from this lesson and begin practicing it today. It can be writing your priorities, reducing phone distractions, or planning tomorrow before sleeping. Even one small habit can create meaningful improvement. Write in the comments which idea you will start using this week. Sharing your goal makes your decision stronger. It also inspires other people who are trying to improve their lives. If this guided reading lesson helped you, support the channel by subscribing to Premium English Hub. Our goal is to help you improve your English while learning powerful life lessons. You can also explore other videos on habits, focus, productivity, and personal growth. Each lesson is designed to help you learn English in a clear and simple way. Remember that your time is one of the most valuable things in your life. Protect it carefully and use it wisely. See you in the next lesson.